What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I would like to welcome you all to another edition of Wayne's Perspective, where we operate in discipline, decency, integrity, and respect. All right, today I'm coming through with another reaction video. And like I said in a prior video, I'm starting to like doing these very much. And I think as the days and weeks go by, depending on what catches my eyes and ears, I may be doing more reaction videos in addition to the content that I'm already doing. So today's video is going to focus on William Brock. This is the guy that recently took the life of a 61-year-old woman who basically was doing her job and posed no threat to him whatsoever. So this video, I am gonna share my screen and do a reaction video to Brother Harvey from Your World. And again, shout out to this brother. He recently did a video about this, and this is the video that I'm going to use. And of course, I'm going to add in his thoughts and I'm going to contribute mine as well. And fair usage for his video, fair usage. So again, shout out to Brother Harvey at Your World. And again, if you haven't followed him, go ahead and give him a follow as well. Like I said before, good brother comes through with very good videos. And this video that I'm going to share with you all today, as well as my thoughts, it's another very good one. And it's lengthy. You know, I may stop it early depending on where we get to in the midst of it. But other than that, we're going to take a look at this here. So I'm going to get my screen shared and we're going to go from here. Again, fair usage for this video. And again, shout out to Harvey. Let's get started.
The other day, well, actually last week, I was gonna initially do this commentary about the black woman who was shot by this white man. And I'm not gonna do that elderly white man shit. And I'm not gonna do this elderly black woman because she was 61 years old. So she wouldn't be necessarily. I mean, I guess you can technically say she was a senior citizen, but she wasn't old in a traditional sense. Um, and yeah, he was 81. Yeah, you I would say he was an elderly man, senior citizen. But watching that video, the way he held that gun, the way he was moving, no, he wasn't feeble minded.
And let me stop right quick. I haven't seen the video, and quite frankly, I don't want to see the video. And Harvey, he didn't play the clip on his channel either, and I'm glad he didn't because I really don't want to see such a thing. I can only imagine how she was feeling in those moments, and I do not want to see that video. I mean, I've seen some videos in my day, but this is one that I'm going to skip. So let's continue.
And he wasn't a victim, in my opinion. But let me go on. The reason why I didn't do this commentary initially, like I said, I want to get all the facts. Because there have been times in the past where I would react to a video and I said, and sometimes I would put myself out there and I say, wait, I ain't got all the facts. And then you slowly like, oh, okay, there's a little bit more to that story than that to believe. Then I had to say, oh, you know what? I apologize or I had to add something to it. I'm like, no, no, no. You get all the facts. So I won't make like a fool. I won't be adding things to the video because a lot of times we react to things we don't have all the facts. I mean, we may have an understanding of certain things and we may be dead on. But there's some people out here that get they look at something and they figure I got all I need to know. That's dangerous. Now that being said, there's a thing that's been going around for a number of years where people call, I guess it's called squatting or something to the degree where people call and people police either the police department, fire department, or they call a random number and they say, hey, your loved one is in trouble. Or call the police department and say, it's something going on at this house, and police come, guns are blazing, or the fire department gets sent to your house or whatever. And sometimes it can be deadly. And there have been people that have gotten killed or gotten hurt, or property's been destroyed, or people been falsely accused of crimes. And there have been people who have have gotten phone calls say, hey, your son, your daughter has been harmed somewhere, your uncle, people have had heart attacks or strokes under that stress. And people think it's funny. It's basically a modern day, some phone calls like we hear on The Simpsons, even though it didn't start on The Simpsons, but that's the best way to describe it. People have been doing it for years, calling some random bar, and can I speak to such and such? And there's a punchline and everybody's laughing. Well, they still do this today, but now because of cell phones and computers, This shit can go. It can be. You could be anywhere around the globe doing this. Now we've heard sometimes people say we don't know who's doing it. I call bullshit on that because this day and age everything is digital. We have satellites where telecommunications is, but the reason why they said they have a hard time, they can't find it, these telecommunications don't release data. Because when people say, oh, we don't know who it is, that's bullshit. While the terrorism is going on, they know every time you pick up your phone, you dial a number. Once you hit send on that phone, you hit it's relaying to different satellites and cell phone towers. So don't buy that shit they don't know who's doing. They know. Okay, I guarantee if it was a terrorist attack, they know exactly where it's coming from. Okay, but anyways, what happened was, and from what I've heard, what I understand, somebody did this to this guy right here. He called his house and said whoever the loved one was, they was in trouble. There was somebody got ransom or something, or somebody was coming to pick a package up. But while they was doing that to him, they was doing the same thing to her. She's an Uber driver. You need to go pick up this package, blah, blah, blah. Now, let me say this. In order for them to know that there was a package at that person's house, that means somebody had to know they had got to deliver from Amazon or one of these companies. So if somebody knew something, so I would say to assume somebody in the neighborhood or somebody hacked in to one of these delivery services and say, hey, this man got a package just got delivered. So wouldn't it be funny if we called the house and said that your family member was in trouble, and then called this Uber driver, say, hey, I need you to come pick up this package. And at that point, they probably knew this person, because of the community, more likely gone home, right? Now, let me tell you something. Most Americans, and especially white Americans in certain areas, they got guns, okay? And it's like to say that most Americans, but white Americans, they got a gun somewhere, especially with some particular age. This black woman was an Uber driver. And more than likely, at her age, she was doing it for extra income, more than likely, okay?
Yeah, most likely.
Now, she's going to go pick up, a package. She don't know what's going on. But this white guy, he knows that this person say, hey, your person is your family's in trouble. So he automatically gonna do, he's been conditioned to go get a gun to protect his family. She's a black woman going up to this white man's house, and she sees her. What are you doing here? And she pulls out a gun, and she don't know what's going on. And he automatically shoots the woman. Instead of getting information, asking questions, he goes to shoot. Now he already got a gun. She sees she don't have a gun. If I was him, he could easily say, "Stop! I'm calling the police on your ass." He could easily call a realtor, one of his neighbors, or yell for a family to call the police. He got a gun on already. Had the police.
Squeeze first, ask questions last. Or I guess in this case, shoot first, ask questions last.
He's calm, and whatever happened, it could have traced the call, but no, he shoots her. So this poor woman already been shot in the leg. And then she's yelling help. He snatches her phone. She's trying to explain to him like, what's going on? Help, help, help. And you can see in that video, he's chasing her down. He got that gun pointed right at her. And
they always pursuing us. Always.
And if you look at the video closely, he's smiling.
And of course he's smiling because they get off on mess like this.
She's backing up. She's no threat at all. And he follows around. He shoots her once. She's still yelling help. He shoots her again.
That right there, that's intent right there. It's intentional. More no mistake.
He shot this woman 3 times. He shot to kill. He don't know what was going on. He don't know what this woman was doing. True.
Yeah.
But instead of getting information, he shot to kill. Now, mind you, if he's so worried about his family member being harmed, he just killed a person that could have been helpful to any information he gave.
Right.
Dude just wanted to shoot a black person. I'm sorry. Now, Inside Edition, these other channels are trying to be like, well, he's a victim too.
Okay, now let me stop it right there. See, that's how they always do. When it's like this, when it's a black person and a white person, They always trying to make the white person the victim, especially if they're up in age. Like if they're over 60, they always try to pull that. How the hell is this guy a victim when you consider what happened? How is he a victim here?
I want you look. If this was a white woman and it was an elderly black man do this, I guarantee they've been different.
Hello, that's the one part. That's another part I want to zero in on right there. So if if um if it was like that, if it was a black elderly man and a white woman, oh yeah, this would be worldwide news. It'd be worldwide news. Everybody would be talking about it. CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox News, MSNBC, CNN. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on social media. Politicians will be speaking about it, mostly the Republicans. It'll be a worldwide story. A worldwide story. But we know how the game goes.
Like he took the law in his own hands. You should have waited. They showed video of him in the squad car, getting out the back of the squad. He had a smile on his face. And look at this mugshot. Look at him. He don't look upset.
No, he's not upset. Now, let me make this point before Harvey continues. Now, Lord knows I am not a fan of this guy, especially after the way that he and those who worship him treated the families of Sandy Hook. I'm going to tell you something. Alex Jones, like I said, I'm not a fan or anything, but the one thing that he said way back when that I do agree with is that criminals love to brag. Now that may not be the case here, but just to be smiling after you took someone's life, needlessly took someone's life, and you smiling, yep, sounds about right to me, I think. Continue, Harvey.
Look at him. It was like he's happy he did.
Probably was.
And then the judge, from what I understand, they gave him a low bail.
Of course.
This woman was murdered. And don't y'all know this is a regular thing in this country? You have people who actually work for delivery companies are being accosted by white men, white women, and others, and they in uniform.
And let me stop it right there. Now, I'm not sure if this happened often prior to 2016, or should I say 2015, but that sort of accosting people, especially people doing their jobs, when that ratcheted up, right? That ratcheted up during the Trump era, or when Trump was in office. That's when all of that started. People doing their jobs like normal, and you got people, show me your credentials. I don't believe you work for this company. I don't believe you work for this company. Show me proof. Show me this. Show me that. And people were getting, indignant. Indignant. That's what I meant to say. Mind your damn business. Man, let's continue on.
This is not some random thing.
It's not.
This is probably why that person did what they did. They knew. And then when the police got there, the person's called back. And then they lied and said, well, we're police. And they said, well, we're police. And the police were there. They said, well, instead that we hear the police, they hung up. And then let me tell you what the police did wrong. If the guy said that, hey, we got these people online, wouldn't it behoove them? And this is what I'm saying. They got technology. I would have kept them online long enough to get whatever information needs to be got. Now, at this point, this is when they talk about the FBI in them, or the CIA, whatever organization they use to trace these calls and shit. This woman was murdered.
Clearly.
This guy could stop on the wrist, and the first thing people say, he elderly old man. It's funny how when they get old and they commit murders, all of a sudden we talk about being elderly. When black people do things, y'all don't have that type of tone or tendency.
Yep, that is a fairly good point right there. When they're elderly, they expect to be treated as such. Never mind, you still got the mental capacity or all your faculties about you to pick up a gun and use it. You can do that, So when they're elderly, it's they're elderly and it's nothing more. But if we're elderly, my people, us, if we're elderly, it's it doesn't matter. You did the crime, you can do the time. Doesn't matter. The person could be in the wheelchair and commit a heinous act. They still gonna, okay, you in the wheelchair and, but yeah, It's not surprising.
Bill Cosby is blind. Y'all didn't say, yo, the dude is blind.
So it did.
Elderly. Y'all still put him in jail.
Yep.
Based on hearsay. No evidence. Hearsay. You got this dude shot this woman. This woman begging. She has no weapon in her. But come on. But look how that boy got shot last year. Almost got shot in the head. But this ain't new.
It's not.
This has gone for years. You've had people, mail carriers going in neighborhoods. We chased out of neighborhoods. They've been doing this since I was a kid. And you got people in the media trying to say, well, he was manipulated. Look.
How was he manipulated? How? Can somebody please answer that?
I can understand if she had a weapon. I can understand she went there and said, yo, I'm here to get this package or your lover. She made no threat. She said nothing threatening. Look at his hands. Look at his hand placed on that. Remember I told y'all.
And you know what? The fact that she was black and she was a woman, that was probably threatening to him. Just
watch
saying.
Where his hands at on that trigger. Only thing she got in her hand is her glasses. She has no gun. He murdered this woman. And you got people saying that he's an elderly man. They took advantage of him. Let me say this again. It's funny when black people get shot dead, everybody got an excuse. Everybody got a motherfucking excuse when we get shot dead. But then again, y'all still bitching and moaning about a trial birth that was 30 years ago, and y'all still saying, yeah, he did it. He did it. He was the only one with all the evidence placed otherwise.
And before Harvey continues on, I just want to say, if you haven't done so already, go back through his archives and check some of his recent videos that he's done about O.J. Simpson. You may find those interesting. And you can go back through his archives, regarding, most things. But, in terms of recent ones, yeah, definitely check out his thoughts on O.J. Simpson. And if you go back deeper, check out his articles, well, not his articles, his videos on Bill Cosby, Donald Trump, name them. He's done some great videos.
When we die, it's possible deniability. When they die, nope, guilt.
Yep.
I don't care if this dude 90-some years old. He need to be in the jail. He need to be charged with murder. Look how that dude put that homeless brother on the subway. And everybody was saying, well, we shouldn't have been on the subway. I even know some people that call themselves compassionate liberals. Well, that guy was on a subway. I said, so a homeless person, young people are homeless, beg money every day in this country, and they don't get killed. But then again, I know for the last few years, we have vilified people who are homeless. If you're not giving anybody money, just don't give any money. Now, if they put their hands, you have a right to defend yourself, not kill somebody. Then you have politicians and people on TV politicize and vilify. See, people want to justify killing us. This is why I get so frustrated with members of our community putting hands on each other. And then this they do. Well, black on black crime. And they sit there and say, well, you guys do harm each other. A small group of people do stupid things to other people in the community. But they do things to each other. We don't say white on white crime. We don't justify people's criminal behavior. We say, hey, you're a criminal, you need to go to jail, you need to pay for your crimes. But when they get caught doing something else, they always got some extenuating circumstance. Well, he was distraught or he was worried about his family. I guarantee you, if somebody came on my property and I shot him dead, I don't think they would say, well, he felt his family was threatened, his life was threatened, he had a flashback. I guarantee they would not take into consideration that I have PTSD. They would not take into consideration that I felt my life was in danger.
Now, if the person is white, or in this case, if Harvey was white, they probably would take that PTSD into consideration. They probably would.
Remember, we got video, and the woman is begging. She's begging back. Look how she's moving away. He followed and shot her. He chased her down. But y'all saying because he's a senior citizen, I keep telling y'all, they try to make it like when they're young, we should excuse them. When they old, we should excuse them. But when our young commit crimes, they have no problem saying, okay, we put you in, you're not going to charge you. Sometimes they don't charge them as adults. We're going to put you in juvenile facility.
as well as talk about your whole damn life story from the time you was born all the way up until the present time when you committed the
Yeah,
act.
18, we don't put or 21, you put you in an adult facility. If you an older adult, senior citizen, we don't care. You going to jail. Remember, they still hot now. Anybody anything to do with the Holocaust, they don't care. These people can be in wheelchair. They gonna roll your ass from the court. They're gonna say, you
See,
said we gonna find you guilty. And don't tell me they don't.
right?
We're the only group of people that don't get proper justice and tell us to accept the verdict. And what do? We just accept it.
Yep,
But
accept it
go
and
back and
move
watch
on.
the video from Stockton. That you got a smirk on his face. He happy. Whether you think he was manipulated or not, he still figured I got my pound of flesh. I'm gonna get away with it. He gonna go Brian's friends. I'm telling you, he gonna go Brian's friends. I killed this nigga. That's why George Zimmerman was made a hero. This is why we read these comments, even on YouTube. They do these type of stories.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Check out his recent video about George Zimmerman. I think he did one or two videos about him, but yeah, check those out too.
They rationalize this type of shit. They get a hard on. They get moist between their legs. They like this type of shit. And watch Inside Edition. They didn't show no. They didn't use it. They didn't show no concern about the woman. It was like They made more concern about the man, but not the woman.
And again, he's no damn victim. He's alive. She isn't. He took someone's life. He ain't no damn victim.
And then, like I said, if this is not national, they make this national news. They talk about it here and there. This should have been national news.
Exactly.
But they talking about we still haven't found who did it. Bullshit. Every time you log on your computers, the tablet, everything. Today is a digital fucking imprint. Don't let them. They know who did it. They know. I'm telling you, there was none but a Caucasian. And I'm gonna tell you, there's none but a Caucasian person that did it.
And again, switch them roles. If the elderly person was a black person and that woman was white, oh yeah, they'll know in their heartbeat. And like I said earlier, that'll be worldwide news. Everybody will be talking about it, no matter what the situation is.
Because I heard the voice. I'm like, somebody said they think somebody in Canada, somebody did it. First of all, I hope whoever they catch did it, they need to put them in the electric chair. Or they need to if they do, they need to put the person in the fucking room with her son. And I want to hear that I can give you, your mama was murdered because somebody was playing around. But this man needs to be in jail the rest of his fucking life because he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Let me say this again. I can see it's just what
He didn't just mistakenly grab his damn gun. Let's make that clear too. He knew what he was doing.
I'm gonna put out a gun, or she attacked him, and he felt he was had to defend his life. I get it. That I can wrap my head around. But this woman's running away from me. He shot in her leg, and she limping, and she help. He took a cell phone from her.
Yep, her private property,
He shot her 2 more times.
or should I say personal property? But I think you get what I mean.
And then he smirked about it. I saw the video when he was getting out the police vehicle. I'm like, this dude got a smile on his face. And then the judge gave him a little weak ass bail. I'm like, wow. This is why they do what they do in this country. Because they never are made to be punished for what they do.
Right.
They feel entitled. They feel that this is all theirs.
Entitled, emboldened, arrogant, you name it.
They can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't know what it's going to take for these people to realize that it's going to be hell to pay one of these days. Every time you turn around, they doing something dirty to people. They think they feel so entitled that when somebody do something to them, they want the whole fucking planet to stop moving.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. The woman that murdered my sister, if she was in front of me in my house at that time, I know I would have ended her life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I was in that much of a rage.
Yeah, and rest in peace to his sister too. I mean, Harvey, he talks about that in most of his videos, and you can just feel his pain, because that was he was going through a lot at that time, and he was documenting it as much as he could on his channel. So again, you know, rest in peace to his sister, and again, prayers to his family as well.
And I would have been well in my right because if she right in front of me, because you took my little sister's life, and if she was in front of me, I'd have been well in my right. But thank God, law enforcement arrested her. They did what they had to. I had time to simmer down, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I still believe that the law was gonna do right, and they did. The jury came back, they looked at the evidence, saw the video, they saw the pictures and everything, and they voted to put her ass in jail. And I said, I got mixed feelings about the death penalty. I think when you get caught red-handed in this overwhelming evidence, hey, they got to put you in the let show. If you didn't need it, so be it. But I get the satisfaction knowing that she got to be in a little cell. She got to eat the nasty ass food. She can't travel anymore. All her freedoms are gone. I look at it that way. But I ain't gonna lie, I tell you, I try not to think those thoughts. That I understand that if a person get that angry, they want to protect their family or seek revenge. I can understand that. So at first, if this woman, if he felt that his family was being attacked, or he was being attacked, this woman's doing something that he felt, then I get it. Then you have every right in the world to defend yourself. If it led to her being murdered, hey. But this woman was never posed a threat. She had no weapon. She didn't attack him. She didn't force weapons in his house. None of that shit. She tried to explain what she was there. He didn't want to hear. He saw a black woman and he automatically went to go shoot. He don't know what she was doing.
Right.
And she don't even look like she was out to do any harm. But he figured, I see black person. I got my gun. I'm gonna shoot. And God forbid it was a black man, he wouldn't even got that far moved away. He would kept shooting right there in front of the door, right on the doorstep.
Exactly.
But see how they do us? We come into their neighborhood, come near them, they automatic, no questions asked, bang, bang, bang. We never cut off through our neighborhood. We don't question anything about them. But see, they project that we're the most violent. And black people should be mad, black women in particular. Sisters, when y'all know how when women like me go missing, and y'all quick to think that the brothers did it, these are the ones who've been doing it. They drive in and out of the neighborhood. They come in looking for shit. Y'all, and they be like, where your mom, where your sister, where your daughters at? They the ones that do it. I'm not saying we don't have bad guys in our community, but they'll shoot, they'll take y'all and kill you. They'll rape you. They do all kinds of shit. This dude didn't shed a tear. He ain't been he wasn't apologetic. He said, "Oh my God, I didn't know." He said, "I thought no, this dude ain't apologetic or nothing." And the media is giving this dude a wide berth. Ellie, old man, fuck that Ellie shit. Don't put that Ellie shit now. I hate when they do that.
Right.
This man ain't no much. He ain't that much. Oh, he's the same age as. Well, you try to put that Biden Ellie as a politics. He ain't that much older than Trump. Trump is 77 years old. He's 81. He ain't that much older.
And side note, to let them tell it, Trump ain't 77. Trump is either 37 or 47. They'll probably even try to make an excuse and say that he's 27. But I digress.
This dude, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, they all the same fucking age group. Tommy Lee Jones, they all the same fucking age group. Harrison Ford, all the same age group. Yeah, they may move a little bit slower, but they can still pick up a weapon. They still communicate. Only way I would just sit there and say, if he had dementia, Alzheimer's, or cancer, something like that, then I might give him a little play.
And let me stop right here. Let me ask you a question. Because I was thinking about this today when I was listening to Harvey's video. Do any of you think that when you get of age or when you get older, you shouldn't be entitled to have guns. Let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think that when you get of a certain age, you should be forbidden to have a gun in the home, or no? Let me know what you think about that.
But then that being something people with Alzheimer's dementia, they be more of a threat to themselves than anybody else because nobody be stupid enough to let them have a weapon. He ran and got a weapon automatic. That means he has a violent tendency.
Yep.
If somebody called me saying that I have a loved one in trouble, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm calling fucking cops. Say, yo, I just received a fucking phone call from somebody saying that my loved one's in trouble. Because I'm being honest with you. What can I do if I'm in another town or I'm 50 or 60 miles away from somebody? What the fuck can I do?
Right.
But call that loved one or call a family member and still call law enforcement. But see, everybody gets comfortable when want to put hands on us because this they go to. It's a rite of passage for them in this country. That's why I get mad at some of my people. I always have to bring up OJ. I said, y'all do the same thing they do. Y'all fixate on one dude with two so-called victims. And yeah, they are victims. But what I mean by that is y'all fixate on two white people when the millions of black folks have been murdered or from damn near 500 years, and nobody sheds a tear for them. Well, that's in the past. Or these are isolated instances. It's not the same thing. What do you mean it's not the same thing? Their lives don't matter. While y'all talking about O.J. Simpson dying last week and bring up Ronald Nicole, who's been dead 30 years and less than 2 months. This one was shot dead. We got a video of it. And the first thing y'all say, well, he's an older man. He was manipulated. He chased this woman down. And when she was begging, she was yelling for help. He said, no, I'm going to shoot you 2 more times for extra measure.
And I hope that one of the talking points does not turn into the fact that she was asking for help or yelling for help, that she was joking or she was playing. I hope nobody is seeing it that way.
And then y'all on TV and on internet trying to make like he's a fucking victim. Get the fuck out of here.
He's not. He's not a victim.
Say, hey, what are you doing here? And she could explain it. And then if he said, I don't believe you, I'm calling the police. That's all you had to do. You already had the gun on him.
Yep. He ain't giving no time to explain.
But this is what they do. When they see us, they automatically, this is the thing. This is why when people sit there and say why we should give them a benefit, I look at him. He already shot. Look at the trigger. It's cocked back already. So he already fired. So he was going to fire again.
Right. It wasn't no mistake.
Look there, I feared for my life. No, he didn't.
How? How did you fear for your life? How?
He chased her down.
Clearly.
See, they balls get big when they got a gun. This is why they don't want you. They're afraid to take their guns away from them. All that talk they talk, they get scared. They're the most violent motherfuckers on the planet, but they had the nerve to project on us.
Exactly. Harvey always makes that point, and it's true.
Like I said, I can understand if somebody came in his house and was coming in on him, he had a right to protect himself. But somebody ring a doorbell and was picking up a package, and you come out. We didn't see videos when people are taking packages off our brother and sister's porch, and then come out with a gun and say, hey, you better drop it. But these motherfuckers, they shooting at people. This they go to.
And I don't mean to interject this here, but just as a side note, for all my old school heads, remember back in the day, there was a game we used to play called Doorbell Dixie or something like that, where you would ring somebody's doorbell or knock on somebody's door and then run. Well, in present day 2024, we cannot do that, or should I say today's generation cannot do that because people will shoot you now. Do not run up to nobody's door and knock on it or, ring the doorbell and run. People will shoot you now. And with the technology the way that it is, you got cameras and stuff like that, yeah, people will shoot you nowadays. See, back then, it was a fun little game, and, that was, for our time. But today, no, people will shoot you dead and not even think twice.
I guarantee if there's a black elderly man did this to a white woman, I guarantee the mood in the media be totally different.
Oh yeah, it'll be
When
a
they
out
shoot
of
us
step.
or do something to us,
It'll be a
everybody
worldwide
got so
story,
many
y'all.
excuses. Well, we don't know what happened before. It's insinuating circumstances. Okay. And watch this fade out this fade from the headlines. This is why we keep saying Black Lives Matter. But see, they didn't taint it. The people who was the face of Black Lives, they didn't taint it. But this is why we talk about our lives matter. This is why we get mad at the Congressional Black Caucus. This is why we get mad at people like Obama and these black celebrities. Y'all went out here and sold people out. This is shit we supposed to be talking about, pointing out. This is why people say, I say, look, I understand if we gave up on, some of y'all gave up a vote, but we need to put people in office that's going to support our issues. This is why I keep
I'm one
yelling
of them.
about controlling your dollar. We got to start taking back control of our community. Also, we got to learn to protect ourselves. Everybody else get to protect themselves, even if they got the slightest indication that something they in fear, or at least alleged fear. They go out, they don't expect, they shoot in after, oh, my bad. Once you take a life, you can't bring that life back.
That's it. That's it.
This motherfucker knew exactly what he was doing. He took this woman. This woman was only 61 years old. This dude had 20 years on this woman. And then look at the mugshot. Look at the mugshot. Look at how he looking. He don't look sad. He don't look like, oh my God, I killed the woman. Look at him.
Yep, that's that look. That's that. Yeah, I did it, and I'll do it again if I had to. Look, that's exactly what it is.
Because he knew he was gonna get out. He knows nothing gonna happen to him. Now, normally I don't wish any harm on people, but I hope to God somebody do something here. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say something like that, but I hope that something happened to this dude. But ain't nobody gonna do nothing to our community to him. All we gonna do is go pray to Jesus, or somebody can say, I forgive. I let God. No. If somebody calls, say, hey, the woman that killed your sister got shanked in jail. I'm gonna be, even though I put my hands on, I'm gonna dance. I said, who did it? I said, can I send him some flowers? Yeah, that sounds evil. That sounds petty. But why not? Why don't we get to be spiteful, get to be evil every now and then?
Because I can answer that question, huh? Because you see, they expect us to act perfect. They expect us to act civilized in a society that can be very uncivilized at times. And this incident, confirms that. They always expect us to, take the high road and all of that stuff, but they can act out. They can act in chaos. They can act in confusion. They can get violent. They can put hands on us, and and we ain't supposed to say nothing. So that's my answer on that one.
For hundreds of years, we've always been told be the bigger person. Don't turn the other cheek, push on. That's why we don't. That's why we have a lot of stress in our lives. We try to bottle that shit in, and it's hurting us as a people. That's why we lashing out at each other, because everybody comes in our community and do whatever the fuck they want to us. But go in their community, they let you know. Oh, you come here doing that shit. When the pandemic was going on, black folks was just driving down some streets that's going through neighborhoods. What was the Hispanics doing? Shooting at people. They wasn't doing that. They were shooting at people. You ain't coming to our neighborhood. They coming to our neighborhood, do all kinds of shit. And then they get caught. Well, I was in fear of my life. We could be mind our own business. Nobody cares.
Right.
Everybody, they get off on seeing our people in pain.
They butt in our business constantly and expect us to not say nothing. But if you butt into their business, even in the slightest sense, you're infringing on their liberties and their territory. Got it.
And then you get these handkerchief heads on TV, put the camera in front of them. I'm gonna pray to God, let God give. No, I'm sorry. I believe in higher power. Yeah, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Even I got a breaking point. Just watching that poor woman get chased around like that, and you hear them shots, and then and the guy, you see the video of him getting out of the SUV. He got a smile on his face, and y'all looking at this mug shot dude. He had, look at him. You don't see not an inch of remorse on his face.
Nope. And like I said earlier, that's that look. Yeah, I did it, and I'll do it again if I had to. That's exactly what that look is.
He knew he knew exactly what he was doing, and he's gonna get away with it. Watch. They're gonna argue he's an old man. He was manipulated. Watch. Ain't never happened to him. And now, I hope I'm wrong. But like I said, until we stop giving up and stop just saying, woe is me. No, you get out there and vote. You got out there and you go after these politicians left and right, these prosecutors, because they'll go after a motherfucker full of petty shit. They don't stop until they send us down the river. But these motherfuckers are actually killing people. And they found different, well, he was an old man. Maybe he wasn't his right cognitive, his cognitive ability. No, that motherfucker went and got that gun, had rounds in it. He chased that woman down. He killed her. He shot her 3 times. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Yep.
These motherfuckers are violent. I keep tell you, they want to go back to the 1960s. They want to go back to the 1950s when they would shoot black folks down with impunity and then say, oh, well, self-defense. They'll let you do it. They want to throw the book at you.
Exactly. All right. So we've come to the end of his video. So again, man, shout out to Brother Harvey for that particular video. He was spot on with everything that he said. And basically, I don't have any additional thoughts outside of everything that I said when I was pausing the video. My only thing is the dude, no matter how old he is, he needs to be held accountable for his actions. He took someone's life. It was murder. I mean, clearly murder. She did nothing to warrant that. And now we got an innocent life taken for nothing. Another one. And at the end of the day, if nothing happens to him, we won't be surprised. If he gets the minimum sentence, we won't be surprised. But again, this is another case of somebody needs to be held accountable for their actions. And as usual, we're seeing it in real time. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this particular video. Let me know what you think also about Harvey's commentary. And like I said, go ahead and follow that brother if you haven't done so already. If you're ready to become part of Team Discipline, go ahead and subscribe. And of course, like the video, share it, and make comments as you wish. And until next time, take care, enjoy yourself, and say a prayer for this woman's family. She didn't deserve this. And hopefully, Mr. Brock, he's held accountable for everything that he's done, every single thing. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, take care. And until the next video, peace. And remember, the power of the mind is valuable.